fuck out of bed, bitch. Go. Get up and get the guy go. Time to wake up, bitch. Get up.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the morning spread right here on the Betting News Network, the Monday morning edition of the morning spread at our new time. It's finally morning for those East Coast folks. We are live here, 10 o'clock Central, 11 a.m. Eastern. It's the morning spread all over the country. You guys are looking at it live here on the Betting News Network. Appreciate you being here. As always, I'm your host, Nate Hornung, better known online as Shaggy Bets. I got Alex helping me out in the shadows today, and we got a lot to talk about, folks. Football is back. We knew this. We had an NFL preseason last week. We've got NFL preseason week 2 starting on Thursday this week. We've got games on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and even a standalone contest on Sunday as well in the NFL preseason. 1 week closer to the real deal. 1 week closer to college football week 0 as well. We are less than 2 weeks away from a day full of college football on our screens. Next, not this Saturday, the following Saturday, August 29th, we will be having 8 college football games on our screen. So less than 2 weeks out, we'll continue the Dubs and L's segment here on the morning spread, talking about 2 Big Ten teams today, Iowa and Nebraska. We'll see how many games those teams are going to win this upcoming season. We're going to talk some EPL futures as well, because the EPL returns this week. The English Premier League gets going on Friday. They've got a standalone match between Arsenal and Coventry City on Friday. Then we've got matches on Saturday and Sunday, and then another standalone contest on Monday between Chelsea and Fulham. So, full week of sports. Sports are totally back, people. That's about all I had housekeeping-wise, I believe. Come on back for Betspresso as always later this afternoon. Thanks for being here early. Yeah, it ain't noon, but we're still up here talking sports on the morning spread. Appreciate you being here, Jeff. Jeff got the memo that we're going an hour earlier. You got to love that, man. You got to love that. This is the new time for the morning spread. Every single weekday, we're going to be live here at 10 Central, 11 Eastern. Like I said, finally the actual morning spread for those East Coast folks. Housekeeping. I think that about covers it. Like I said, we're going to talk some NFL later this week. We've got college football approaching. We're doing Dubs and L's leading up to the start of football season. EPL is back this week. I did put out an EPL futures piece. No official bets for me, just 2 teams I'm kind of eyeballing. We'll talk about that a little bit. But the EPL betting board in general is just very, very lopsided. We've kind of seen this really in all sports, that it seems that money is just continuously funneling its way to the top. The best of the best are getting better. The bottom feeder, even of the top leagues, are struggling to compete with the best of the best. And we see that reflected in the EPL odds board. You have the top 7 teams listed. Let me pull this up in front of me so I'm actually speaking accurate information for all of you. The top 7 on the EPL odds board to win the EPL this season. You've got Arsenal at plus 145. You've got Manchester City at 3-1. Liverpool at plus 575. Chelsea plus 850. Man U 9-1. Tottenham at plus 2,500. And Aston Villa at plus 4,000. So really, you could even argue that it's a clear top 5. We're kind of looping in Tottenham and Aston Villa as to kind of round out the top 7. Because, I mean, you've got 5 teams within 10-1 odds to win the EPL trophy. Arsenal, the clear favorite to repeat at plus 145. Tottenham and Aston Villa, the kind of next 2 out there, plus 2,500, plus 4,000. Both could sneak their way into a UCL qualifying position. But then you look at the rest of the odds board. The bottom 13 teams in the EPL. Newcastle, listed at 100-1. To win the EPL. Brighton, 150-1. Bournemouth, 200-1. Brentford, Everton, 250-1. Leeds, Crystal Palace, Fulham, all 500-1. I mean, you keep going down the list. Sunderland, 750. Coventry City, the newcomer, 1,500-1. Ipswich Town, 2,001. Hull City, 2,001. Yeah, Hull to finish last might be the best bet on the board. You're not wrong, Jeff. But, you know, if Hull City were to pull off a miracle, $100 wager on Hull City or Ipswich Town to win the EPL, if they did so, you'd net a cool $200K. it'd be a waste of a Benjamin because, like I said, money's funneled its way to the top. The top 7 are so much better than the rest of this league. It's hard to imagine anyone outside of the top 7 winning this league, really anyone outside of the top 5, in my opinion. But looking at those top 7 teams, like I said, the big 6 plus Aston Villa, Man City, Man United, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, Tottenham, and then Aston Villa. Out of those top 7, I like Arsenal. I think they are the favorite for a reason. We saw what they did with the against Man City in the Community Shield yesterday, just obliterated them 3-0. Arsenal, one of the best back lines in all of Europe. I'm not going to talk to you about that because you've heard it plenty and you will hear it plenty throughout the season. But again, they are favored for a reason. Even losing Leandro Trossard, they added Bruno from Newcastle. They still have tons of attacking power. Gyökeres, Saka, Odegaard, Declan Rice. This team's going to be fine. Plus 145 for a reason. That's not a very enticing number. I'm probably not going to take that at plus 145, but Arsenal is favored for a reason. We took them at plus 250 to win the EPL last year. Hit that. That was great. Plus 145, a little too low for my liking. The other team that I'm eyeballing is the Chelsea Blues. Everybody is on Chelsea. This number has steamed down from 12-1 now to like plus 850 where it sits. If you can still find a 10-1 or better, I think the Blues are worth a move. Even losing Marc Cucurella to Real Madrid, they added Maxime Lacroix to fill in kind of a defensive spot. They added Morgan Rogers, obviously, to go on the attack with Joao Pedro and Cole Palmer. I think this Chelsea attack is going to be rock solid. New manager in Xabi Alonso. He did great things at Real Madrid. I think he's going to do great things for the Blues. He plays, a possessing style of football that really protects the back line, doesn't leave you open to a counterattack very often, but at the same time, you're always looking to get forward and to be aggressive and create those chances. So I think that fits with the Blues. I think Chelsea is going to be very good. So Chelsea and Arsenal, the two teams I would be looking to back this EPL season to win the whole thing. As far as the other teams on this top 7 odds board, I'm low on Liverpool and Manchester City with new managers both coming in. Liverpool is not the team that we've seen in the past. They are just a shell of themselves. Got to figure things out with Mo Salah departing as well. So no interest in Liverpool. And then Manchester City, no Pep Guardiola anymore. They've got a new manager as well. I think it's going to take some time to get up to speed, especially if they lose Rodri, right? Like Jeff is saying, which I'm pretty sure I saw that was finalized, that he is already going to Barcelona. But yeah, that would be huge if City lose Rodri. I think they're done. I'm not high on them this season again with the new manager as well. Still plenty of pieces, obviously, for Man City, but we saw what happened against Arsenal yesterday in the Community Shield. Did not show up at all. Could be an omen for what's to happen this upcoming season. I'm never high on Manchester United. Don't think they're going to win anything anytime soon. The Spurs don't even need to be mentioned. That's thanks enough, is me just saying their name right there. I don't know why they're that high up. They barely avoided relegation last season. Obviously, they're going to be better, but I don't think they're going to compete for the top of this league. And then lastly, that leaves Aston Villa, who, I think is going to be frisky, but I want to see them play without Morgan Rogers. Obviously, they signed Johan Manzambi, the Swiss stud, to play winger for them, kind of fill in for Rogers, but it is his first year in the EPL. This is the best league of soccer across the world. It might take him a few weeks, a few months to kind of get up to the speed of the game. So Aston Villa is one team I want to see it before I believe it. So I would be targeting Arsenal and Chelsea if you're looking to back some EPL futures, but no EPL futures from myself this season. I will more than likely just be betting it game by game, trying to earn some coin. Those are my thoughts on the EPL. Like I said, I do have an EPL futures article out there. You can go peep the scribbles, but I did kind of just tell you what is going on. We wrapped up our NCAA football college conference previews this past weekend. We lumped the last 3 of them together, the Conference USA, the MAC, and the Sun Belt, all of them together in one article for you. No plays in the Conference USA or the Sun Belt from me. I do have a play in the MAC that I'm going to get to a little bit later on the show, because I've also got a piece out on the UTSA Roadrunners and why I think they're going to win the American Conference. So you can go peep both of those scribbles at bettingnews.com, but I will be telling you why I like both of those teams, the Roadrunners and the Broncos, this upcoming season. golly, I think that about covers it. Appreciate you being here, people, as always. Alex, the man. Me and Alex have an exciting week planned, actually, which unfortunately I need to talk to you about.
Really?
The weather is looking a little iffy on Sunday. Not gonna lie.
Oh, is it?
The
Oh,
weather
no.
it's only like a 45% chance of rain right now. No idea what that could mean. I mean, it's Kansas, so it could go down to 0% by
Or it
Sunday.
could be tornadoes.
Right. So we're not
Like,
going to know until
You're
Saturday.
really flipping a coin.
We're not going to know until Saturday. But, folks, very fun stuff. Alex is making the trip down to get his ass kicked on the golf course by yours truly this weekend. So I'm looking forward to that.
Chill.
Yeah, it might be your partner's fault.
Because I'm bringing old Beast McNeese with me, right?
You are indeed.
That man's like 120 handicap golfer.
See, when I was asking Google what
Yeah. Okay.
When I was asking Google how many strokes we needed to give you, I only plugged them in as like a 40. So maybe I should re-ask as like 120 and see what that number spits out to me. But we were gonna give you like 4 strokes is kind of what it came up with.
Okay.
We could maybe talk. You could maybe talk us into like 6 because it's kind of our home course, and you guys are taking the trip.
Never played it before.
And it like, let's be honest, it's you against me and my brother. Like, how many of Beast shots are you actually gonna take? Like
maybe like 3.
He might make a putter.
He might sink a couple. He might sink a couple putts. Okay.
I'll give you both 5 aside, Jeff. I probably need more than 5 from you, to be honest. I'm a 15, Jeff, and I'm proud of it.
Let's see. I don't even know
what your number is.
What I'm sitting at now. I think it's around 9 to 10. 8.6.
Sheesh. All right. Yeah. Maybe we're only giving you 3 then.
No, it's okay. 6 is cool.
All right. We'll talk about it. 4 to 6. We'll decide the exact number
figure
on
it out.
Sunday. Because I mean, hell, we're gonna have to be at the mercy of the weather. To be honest.
Hey. We'll figure it out.
Absolutely.
It'll be fun.
Of course. But very excited for that.
Sodas.
Yeah. Have to have some sodas for sure. All right, sir. Let's do some GeoSports then. Let's get this out of the way. What did Jeff just say there?
I do have his number. Maybe I call him up, be like, fly out to middle of nowhere, Kansas, where the Wizard of Oz took place, and
we'll play.
We'll get it done.
Jeff, you make the trip, brother. I'll find the tee time for us. All right, you make the trip. I'll find the tee time. You give Alex enough heads up, he'll make the trip down. So that might be what he's good for. So, all right, let's do some GeoSports questions written today. By is this gonna work? Yeah, it's gonna work. By Ben Solik. I don't know if you guys know Solik. Guy, he appears on ESPN. Did some work for the Ringer earlier. Great Twitter follow. This dude understands the X's and O's of football better than anyone I know. So, follow Ben Solik. He wrote the questions today. I'll get us on Dismal River. All right, I'll make the trip, Jeff. Don't tempt me. Here we go. Question 1.
All right, let's get into it.
The most recent NFL team to win a first Super Bowl plays in this city where Bednarik, Carmichael, and Dawkins starred.
Philly.
I was going to say, that's got to be Philly, right?
Because there's no team that has won it.
I was going to say Brian Dawkins and 2018. That was their first, wasn't it? Got it.
It was.
Because
there's nobody.
Because since then,
more recent.
I mean, the Eagles won it again.
Yeah.
The Seahawks, they've already won. Chiefs have already won. The Rams have won. Yeah.
I think it's the Eagles.
Jeff, most recent NFL team to win their first Super Bowl plays in this city where Bednarik, Carmichael, and Dawkins starred. Brian Dawkins, too. I know that guy's an Eagle.
Yeah.
So, all right. Rolling with Philly.
Easy peasy. Boom.
We're off. Eagles won their first Super Bowl after the 2017 season. No franchise has claimed a maiden title since. Produced Hall of Famers as listed above. One question down, 4 to go.
Easy peasy.
The Women's College World Series is played each spring in this city, which shares its name with the state.
I want to see if you know before I give you the answer. All right. Shaggy hates women. We're going to OKC.
Oklahoma City. Okay. Oh, duh. I should have known that from all the stupid ass Jason Williams content that was coming out that week when he was watching his daughter play. That's why I know that. Yeah, Oklahoma City. You're right. Yep. Nicely done. Also, I don't hate women. Want that on the record.
It's on the record now.
No, just for the record. Hey, Alex, how many NWSL teams are there? Oh, damn, you hate women, bro.
More than one, bro.
You got me there. You got me there. OKC. Nicely done, Alex. I would have gotten there eventually, I'm sure. It might have taken some time, but, you know, the shares the name with the state. I immediately went to Kansas. I was like, it's not in Kansas City. And for that to add up, it would need to be in KCK, and I definitely know KCK ain't hosting the Women's College World Series, so.
Nah, Overland Park ain't like that.
Easy there. Jay Berwanger. Berwanger?
That's a crazy last name.
Jay Berwanger won the first Heisman and was the first player ever drafted by an NFL team starring in this city. I got nothing, Jeff. Open up that big brain ears. Ron, welcome to the show. Ghost, thanks for being here.
No comment on that?
No comment. I have no idea what this is. And I will say you are at least somewhat legal, but.
Thanks.
Trying to cover my own ass.
Okay. Let's see. We got Bears, Packers, Vikings, LA Rams. What are old teams back then?
I guess we are, drafted by an NFL team starring in this city. So, yeah, that's probably asking for whoever drafted them.
Yeah.
My brain is misclicking. Jeff had Sunday Funday.
Dude, he said Brian. His Brian is misclicking.
His Brian is misclicking, that's for sure. All right, so here's the thing. This is something that I'm sure Papa Shags would know. Unfortunately, with the new Showtime, I don't know how much Papa Shags is going to be able to watch. So we're going to be doing this without one of the old heads in chat. I have no.
Well, he wasn't around for that, was he?
No, he wasn't around for it. But this is something he would probably know. Like, this is who won the first Heisman. Like, that's a sports trivia question he would just have in his arsenal. You know,
it's Jay Berwanger.
Exactly. Where did he get drafted? All right, what were you saying though? The Bears, the Packers, the Steelers,
Packers, Vikings, Steelers, Rams.
I don't know.
Let's just go to Chicago.
This guy sounds like he played for the Bears.
Well, because they also had like Jake.
Look at that!
You can't make this up, man.
Oh, dude, we weren't even looking for an NFL team. He starred for the University of Chicago. Took the first Heisman in 1935. Was the first pick of the first NFL draft in 1936. Doesn't even tell us who drafted it because he never played pro. He became a businessman instead. But we were still looking. We were still looking for the University of Chicago. No, we were not looking for the NFL team. We were not looking for an NFL team.
Dude, we should go buy some lottery tickets.
That's actually pretty crazy. Not gonna lie. We were 0 miles off as well. We absolutely nailed.
Well, of course, why
the
not?
University of Chicago. Oh man, when does this show start airing closer to the Betspresso gang? It doesn't. B-Dot. This is the morning show. We got a show in the morning. We got a show in the afternoon. That's how the schedule is going to work from now on. We're going to get 2 live shows, sometimes 3 live shows a day. But weekdays, we're going to have the morning spread, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, and then Betspresso. That's Monday through Friday, 4 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Eastern. Trying to screw up my watch streak. B-Dot, we're not trying to, brother. We're not trying
the morning spread.
The morning spread.
Afternoon Betspresso.
It's finally the morning spread for the East Coast. That's what I'm most excited about. Shout out the East Coast. Sucks for watching sports, but
yeah, I would, dude. If I was on like Mountain Time for watching sports, that would be amazing.
See, I keep going back and forth debating is Mountain Time or Central better. You know, it's not either of the coasts. I mean, yes, getting like 9 a.m. football on Saturdays out west is great, but then it's over by 9 p.m., 10 p.m.
Yeah,
which guess you don't have to stay up later.
I mean, I do like having NFL games start at noon.
That makes sense. 100%. 100%. That makes sense.
So, who knows?
Who knows? All right. 3 questions down. 2 more to go. Perfect score. Still on the board. Rafael Nadal has won more Roland Garros titles than anyone at the only clay major held each year in this city. Is that not Paris?
Baguette, oui, oui.
That has to be Paris, the French Open.
That is Paris. Now. Okay. I was going to say it's a fairly large city. We want to.
It is a fairly large city. I was, 2 miles off. 2 miles off.
A damn heart attack.
I don't know if we're. I should have gone more central if I was really zooming in. Yeah, I mean, I'm not clicking out here, but I don't think what you see how it's asking for the city held each year in this city. I don't think we're trying to find the specific spot of the stadium at that point.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
Ain't.
I think it's just wherever Paris is on a map. You know what I mean? So East Coast is best. EPL at 10 a.m. right into CFB on Saturdays.
Also a fair point.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But Jeff, sometimes you're going to be getting up for, no, I guess that is just 7:30. Never mind. I'm an idiot. 7:30. That's actually not bad for the early EPL games. You got a point, Jeff. You got a point.
Don't mind it.
Definitely not going to the West Coast then. Roland Garros in Paris. Only Grand Slam played on clay. Nadal won it 14 times. His record there is the most lopsided dominance of a single event in tennis history. East Coast is the best.
Big dog.
You're not going to win me over with that argument. Not going to happen. All right. Question 5. Ooh, have we had this one?
This might be the easiest 1,000 we've ever had.
The NFL's first international game of the 2026 season kicks off in September at this cricket ground.
It's Melbourne.
Right. Although we did luck into the Chicago answer.
Okay, true.
Completely lucked into that.
I thought we were looking for the Bears. The
Packers,
that's
how I read the question
college.
Too. That's how I read the question too. It's Sydney, says Jeff.
It's not. It's Melbourne.
Is Jeff trying to sabotage?
Yes, he is. I've done that a time or two.
You have. I know you have. Where do I need to click for Melbourne?
Right there. Lock it in.
Okay.
Easiest 1,000 we've ever had. Do it.
No! You're joking. Alex, you said right there. We lost Alex for the rest of the show. 997. because we were 1 mile too far.
We made an error.
1 mile. 1 mile. Now, this one looks like it's asking where the stadium is. Oh, brutal. Brutal.
Yeah, I'm going to have to take a minute.
49ers, Rams open the NFL's 2026 international slate at the Melbourne Cricket Ground on September 10th, the league's first regular season game played in Australia. No words.
All right. I took a breather.
No words. You took a lap?
I'm still pissed off.
Wow. Wow. That one hurts. Not going to lie. That one hurts. That one might hurt worse than the misclick in the middle of the ocean. This one might hurt a little worse. I'm not going to lie. Actually put the pen on Royal Melbourne Golf. So the whole thing is Melbourne. It's not like just this top part is what we're saying. Way to avoid the East Coast. Should have known it wasn't on the East Coast.
Oh my god, dude. That sucks.
Yeah, that one's going to sting for a while. That one's going to sting. 997. 11 miles off. 1 mile too far south.
I have no words.
I got nothing.
No words.
I got nothing, but I am officially on the side of that hurt more than the misclick in the middle of the ocean. I will say that. Not trying to get heat off of me because that was still a major fuck up, but this one hurt a little more. This hurt. This one stung. All right, well, 997.
Damn.
997. It should feel like a victory, and it doesn't. It doesn't. We got we covered the spread. We won the game. It sure as shit doesn't feel like we should have. But
that sucks.
Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. We just got to roll with the punches. We just got to move on.
I'm defeated. I think my day ends here. We go back to bed.
That's just it. That's all you got to do. You don't want to lap some MLB?
Well, I was already doing that. All right.
All right. Do you have anything for us? You guys missed on the plus 1,500 running the ladder. Yeah, that's a good point, B-Dog. Exactly. We rode we cashed the regular line. We cashed the 100 plus yards. We cashed the 150. We just didn't get the 200 plus. It is what it is.
That stings.
It is what it is.
That really sucks.
All right. Well, what are you looking at on this baseball slate, huh?
I don't know, but oh yeah. Yeah.
38,
yeah,
not the 38.
That's a perfect analogy.
Ooh.
You know, it's tough.
You hate to see it.
There is one thing that stood out to me on this MLB slate, though, as I was scrolling through, looking at it.
Please.
In the Cardinals and Reds game.
Yeah, this one day baseball. First pitch, 12:40 Central.
And we got some poo-poo on the mounds.
Pretty bad.
Some Quinn Matthews, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Not the best pitcher we've ever seen, but he definitely ain't the worst. On the Cincinnati side of things, we got Kent Emanuel.
Mm-hmm.
This man hasn't played since 2024.
Alrighty.
And he is a relief pitcher, and he is getting the start. Before 2024, he hadn't played since 2021.
I'm seeing that
again.
Well.
A relief pitcher.
Uh-huh.
Why is he starting? It's a bullpen game? Sure.
Uh-huh. He'll go for an inning or two.
But what are we doing?
What are you thinking? Are you thinking first 5 over because of this?
It's something like that. I mean,
Yeah.
over 4.5 in the first 5 is -140.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, the full game's listed at 9.5. This is a double header. These teams are playing 2 games today.
Now that makes a little bit more sense.
Yep.
Because in the second game, we got Andre Palante taking on Rhett Lauder.
Right. I was gonna look and see if we can get if there's lineups for both of these teams. Oh yeah, we got a Reds lineup. It doesn't look like anyone is like sitting by any means, or like resting for the night game by any means. It looks like we should be
Sure.
getting the best 9 from them. Same with the Cardinals. Walker's in there, Burleson, Wynn. Yeah. So nothing to worry about in terms of like hitters sitting for this first game by any means. So first 5 over. Get the bats going.
I mean, I'm fine.
Appreciate
with
you
it.
being here, Stiff. Enjoy.
Why not?
All right. First 5 over.
All right. That's
Over 4.
that's a little crazy. Come on now.
I chuckled. I'm not going to lie.
But I do like something in the Miami Marlins and Phillies game.
I was looking at that. What are you liking?
Yeah, got Christopher Sanchez on the bump for the Phillies.
Yup.
Jansen Junk on the Marlins.
Mm-hmm.
Both have been shoving pretty frequently well.
Mm-hmm.
So are you leaning a little under here?
I could probably go under.
Is that what you're leaning? Because it sounds like you got something cooked up in the bag.
No, I haven't placed a bet. I am looking to be on the Phillies side of things in some way, shape, or form. That might just be a Marlins team total under. Potentially.
Could be.
Sanchez, what's he done against this team? Actually has not seen the Marlins this year, Mr. Sanchez. But he is Christopher Sanchez. He is shoving a 1.06 ERA in 3 starts in August, 4 straight wins.
Miami batters against him are 27 for 149. He's got 33 strikeouts and has allowed 0 home runs.
Not great. The Marlins 26-36 on the road. Marlins do not hit lefties well at all. 250 average, even 248 on the road, but coming all the way down to 237 against lefties, which is what they're batting post All-Star break as well. So the past month, hitting well below their season average. This is a game I want to back Sanchez. I don't know if I'm going to do it via his Ks, via Marlins team total under. It looks like even the Phillies run line is maybe a little too juicy for me, minus 120-ish. Yeah, I don't exactly know how, but I want to be on the Phillies in some way. Maybe it just turns into a Phillies and someone money line parlay. Backing a couple big favorites
Definitely
at home.
Could. How about the
Austin,
Braves?
KP, hello. Welcome to the show. Bringing up the Braves against the Twins on the road. Martin Perez facing off against Mr. Ober.
Now, Bailey Ober against Atlanta batters. 538 batting average for the Braves. 2 strikeouts to 2 home runs. So he hasn't seen a lot of the Braves, but when he does, looks like the Braves are getting the job done. Martin Perez, 2.96 ERA on the season. In his past 3 starts, 0 earned runs.
Oh, yeah. That's sexy.
He's been shoving.
That's sexy. 3 earned runs in his last 5 starts.
Yeah.
They were all in one game.
And Bailey Ober got 5 earned runs in his last start.
Okay.
See what I'm saying here?
I could get behind this one because I'm also seeing the Twins, although they, are a little bit better at home, even hitting a little bit better at home, they significantly struggle against lefties. 249 average comes all the way down to 232, only hitting 234 the past month post All-Star break. Let me pull up the prediction engine. What does that think? Being prediction engine, what do you guys think of the Braves today on the road in Target Field? Being prediction engine likes the Braves right around the number. Being prediction engine's got it priced at -128 for the Braves. 56.17% confidence. So, I mean, a slight edge there with the Braves. I'm seeing a -125 out there. I'm sure if you shopped, maybe you could even find a -120, but it does look like the being prediction engine is on the Braves today. Personally, that's playable enough by itself that I'm not going to pair it with the Phillies. Feel free to pair them with the Phillies if you want. You'll definitely get plus money. But I'm seeing a -122 number on the Braves, which for me is playable in itself. So I will probably be on the Braves money line -122. Mr. Alex, thank you for bringing that to my attention.
You're welcome.
I will
how do you feel about Waka Flocka?
Dude, I saw that.
Tonight.
I also feel like I want to be on the Royals tonight, which
I agree.
is a scary feeling. But at home,
they're heavy favorites.
Right.
Money line -190.
Exactly. And like I get it because it's the Athletics. They suck. It's Mason Barnett. He sucks. Michael Waka is all right. he's better at home, that's for sure. Where he's got a sub 3.0 ERA. The question becomes how do you back the Royals in this game? You know, because they are juiced on the money line. Do you trust the bats enough to win by 2? You know, because you can get slight plus money for that. Do you just pivot to a Royals team total? I mean, I don't know.
Go Royals minus the half
in the first 5.
-130 in the first 5. Mason Barnett, not amazing. 6.16 ERA on the season. Has allowed 5, 3, 2, 3 earned runs.
I would unfortunately like that a whole lot more than anything full game with the Royals that involves the Royals pitching, because the Royals bullpen sucks. If you did the Royals team total, I think that's fine to take the full game. But if you're backing the Royals on the side, I would definitely look to do it in the first 5. And you probably said it. That first 5 minus a half, probably the way to go. Just swallow the $130 and hope the Royals can explode with some offense, because Athletics on the road offensively doesn't scare me, especially against Waka. I mean, sure, they've won 2 of their last 3, but those, you know, they're out at that Mickey Mouse ballpark they're playing in Sacramento. Like, they're playing in a real ballpark now. I don't think the offense is going to be as good.
I think it's just minus the half in the first 5. Pay a little bit of juice if you want to play it solo, or, you know, pair it with a little something else.
I should probably write these down. That'd be beneficial to me.
Oh, look at you go.
I know. Braves money line, I said -122. That was on the blue book. We got the Yowls. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Shop that. The Yowls, first 5 spread. Can we find something better than -130? -140. -130. Don't have that book. Yep, -130 looks like the winner. So, yeah, Royals first 5 minus a half. -130. That's going to be on the green book, or I believe Lucky Rebel.
Lucky Rebel as well.
Again, I want to back the Phillies.
In some way, shape, or form.
In some way, shape, or form. And maybe it's just as easy as you square up and you take the Phillies Dodgers. The question would be, can you get plus money for those money lines, which I am seeing -105 with -244 and -260. So you might be able to get those 2 for a plus sign. As cocky as that is, I mean, it's the Dodgers at Coors. Blake Snell's starting, but even though he hadn't pitched this year, or pitched one time this year, whatever it is.
He's got 2 starts under his belt, doesn't he?
Does he have 2? Okay, excuse me. Sorry. But it's the Rockies who actually do hit lefties, I mean, fairly well. They also obviously explode at home, but that's just because they're playing at Coors. I would trust the Dodgers bats enough to get the win. You know, as long as Snell is serviceable, they should get that win.
I mean, 5 days ago, he made his second start of the season against your Royals, man. You want me to read off this stat line? 6 innings pitched, 1 earned run, 10 Ks. Golly.
Yeah, no,
and they still barely sneaked out the win. It was 5-4 that game.
How about this? What if let me look up some strikeout rates for the Rockies and who are the fucking Phillies playing? Marlins. Maybe we just tone down Sanchez and Snell's K line. Like we don't have to take the original line, but take it down a K. You see what I'm saying? For a little 2-team sweat. The Rockies, top 13, or bottom 13, if you want to look at it that way, in terms of strikeouts, strike out plenty. The Marlins barely squeak into the top 20. On the road, the Marlins look like they strike out a little more, and, you know, at home, Rockies don't strike out as much, but against lefties, it looks like they do play. Yeah, about over a quarter of the time against lefties. So, and then same with, and the Marlins don't strike out against lefties as much, but that's actually about the same percentage, 25%. Yeah, let's see what we can do with like Sanchez and Snell strikeouts for like less, like 1 down, because Snell I'm seeing over 6.5 is minus 150. I mean, hell, you can take that's.
Damn.
Right. And Sanchez is about the same. He's over 6.5. That's more like minus 130-ish.
So what if you 6+ for both?
Right. Exactly. That should come out to plus money.
Potentially. We'll find out.
Phillies pitcher props. Nope. I just need 6. No, I don't think it's gonna be because
I doubt it.
6 is minus 340 for Sanchez.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, so with Snell, it's going to be minus 380. And that's also minus 340. Minus 149 for both of those guys for 6Ks.
Yeah, that's
maybe
you just quite the number we're looking for.
Maybe you just nut up and take them both for 7 on their original lines. You'll get plus money there.
Definitely.
Plus 184. Plus 184 for Snell and Sanchez, both to have 7Ks.
Decent.
But now we're going to line shop that.
Of course you are.
Naturally. Strikeouts. Oh, Green Book making it nice and easy. No, not 8. I want 7 for Snell. 186. That's why you line shop. I'm taking those 2 cents. But I still got 2 more books to look at.
Oh, my days.
Don't place that bet yet. This
guy.
You're not giving me alt lines. Come on. Give me some alt strikeout lines. There we go. Sanchez and Mr. Snell. That's what you got to do, folks. A little extra time. It's going to get you money in the long run. Every single time. The Dodgers are favored by 2.5 today. They're minus 120 at Coors against the Rockies. Wow. For reference of how big of a favor this team is. 182. That's not going to cut it. All right, 186. Plus 186. Christopher Sanchez, Blake Snell. Both of them for 7Ks.
A little 2-piece action. You got any thoughts on this Chicago battle we got today?
Ooh, I can't.
White Sox versus the Cubbies.
Nice polo biz. Nice shelf, Jax. Thank you. I have an incredible shelf. Did you like that?
That was good.
Chicago.
That was good.
What is this? Is this the Crosstown Classic? I think is what they call this. Chicago and Chicago. White Sox Cubbies at Wrigley. Luis Castillo making a start for the White Sox against Amanaga.
He pitched pretty well against the old Reds the other day. 7 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, 10 Ks.
1 hit.
Wow.
1 hit. Didn't do so well. The 4 starts prior to that, though?
Nope, did not. And Imanaga has also not been elite. And against White Sox batters, doesn't look great. They're batting .463. He's got 8 Ks and 4 home runs allowed. Not phenomenal. Scares me off a little bit.
I would agree. What do the White Sox do against lefties? And nothing significant enough to really take into account. Their batting average drops substantially on the road, but I mean, not really enough to make me pay attention. I don't know if I have anything in this game. I might just have to leave this one alone. Chicago, the White Sox, cruising. The Cubs kind of falling. They need to turn things around. White Sox have won 3 straight. Cubbies have lost 3 of their last 4. Just lost the last 2 against the Cardinals in that series. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to have anything for this Cubbies White Sox game tonight. Probably nothing.
Shags?
Yes?
The Diamondbacks are playing today.
Oh, I know.
And on the bump for the Boston Red Sox, starting pitcher, Alec Gamboa. That's a dope last name. That's a pretty sweet last name. You know what hand he throws with?
I noticed. He is a lefty.
He is
a lefty indeed. The problem, because I definitely looked at this already. The problem is he's a relief guy, so we don't know if he's going to go 4 or 5 innings. It's also the Diamondbacks are not at home, which definitely is a part of that system play cap, is at home and facing a lefty. I was looking at maybe just backing the over, the general over in that game, backing both offenses, because as good as the Red Sox have been, that does scare me a little bit with the Diamondbacks on the road, even though it is a lefty on the mound. Maybe like a Diamondbacks first 5 team total could also be a move. Mitch Bratt, or no, I was actually looking at maybe the first 5 over combined, because Mitch Bratt, lefty for the Diamondbacks, he's all right, but the Red Sox smash lefties as well. So I think you've got 2 teams that are very good at hitting left-handed pitchers. I think that could produce some runs early on in this game.
I'm with it.
Especially with as good as the White Sox have been. Or the Red Sox, excuse me. So
I was going to say,
I was going to look up because the full game. Okay.
But
I'll look up
Diamondbacks first 5
total.
Diamondbacks first 5 team total 1.5. Over is fairly juicy, -147. Full game 3.5.
Yeah, but only
-135.
Wow.
What's that?
Those seem low to me. Like especially the Diamondbacks at 1.5 for the first 5. I would have expected that -160, -180. You know, like -140 seems doable. Total set at basically 9. You can find 8.5 for -120, -125, but most books pricing it at over 9. I am seeing a +105 for the over 9. That's full game combined total. First 5 between the Diamondbacks and Red Sox, over under 4.5, pretty much -110 juice either way. I'm leaning more towards backing both offenses rather than one. I can't decide if I want to do it full game or first 5. That's where I'm at.
God, you know me. I'm a first 5 guy.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, why not?
First 5, over 4.5 in the first 5. Diamondbacks, Red Sox. I am seeing a minus 105 for that number. AZ, Boston, first 5 over 4.5, minus 105. Caesars. Cool. All right. That's enough baseball for me. That's enough
Fair
baseball.
enough.
That'll do the job. It's also 10:50. We got 10 minutes left on this show.
We
What
still
do
got to talk about some football.
Hey, I got to talk some college football. So, Alex, great MLB labbing. Here's what we got, folks.
Phenomenal.
These will be in the scribbles. I'm going to put out an MLB best bets piece after this show. We're looking at the Braves on the money line. Minus 122, best number I found. Don't be afraid to pay the juice. We're paying the juice again on the Royals first 5 minus a half, minus 130. Walk a flock of flame at home. Back that guy to get the job done. Arizona and Boston first 5 over 4.5, minus 105. Best number I found there. And then last but not least, a little strikeout player prop parlay plus 186 for a 2-team lay. Blake Snell and Christopher Sanchez both for 7 strikeouts plus 186. That's full diamond card. That's a full diamond card. That is
done.
That is more MLB action than I need on this fine Monday, but that's going to keep us entertained all night long. It's not enough. Well, you know what's not enough is probably the number of wins both of these college football teams are going to have this season. The Iowa Hawkeyes.
One of these teams.
The Nebraska Cornhuskers. Let's talk about them. Let's continue. Oh, there we are.
Let's do it.
Let's continue some dubs and L's here on the Betting News Network. We'll start with your Huskers. All right, we'll start with your Huskers. Matt Rule, still in charge, right? Anthony Calandria coming in to play college football. Oh.
Sorry, what was that? All right, we're ready to go. Oh. So let's see.
Matt
Win.
Matt Rule, still the head coach. Anthony Calandria coming in to be the quarterback. I like that move. I am a Calandria guy. Is he going to get them to the top of the Big Ten? No. But he's got to be very, very serviceable. I think he could lead them to some wins. I mean, you guys are returning 5 offensive starters from last year. You picked up 4 starters in the portal as well. You've got 6 defensive starters returning, picked up another one in the portal. Lots of experience on this Nebraska Cornhuskers team that went 7-6 last year. Matt Rule, 4th year at the as the head coach of the Huskers. Let's talk about how they're going to do this year. Ohio, Bowling Green, North Dakota.
3 wins.
3 wins. I agree with you.
Simple as that.
They don't need to leave Lincoln. Ohio, don't overlook them. Make sure you're focused. But 3 wins for the Huskers. That's what I'm seeing. Now let's get into Big Ten play. And let's talk.
I see 4 wins.
You see 4 wins.
4 wins.
They've got to go to East Lansing, take on the Michigan State Spartans. I'm not high on Michigan State. I think they can win that game, even 100%. On the road in East Lansing. Nebraska 4-0 to start. Holy shit, let's get our hopes up. Because guess what? Maryland's coming to town. You're beating the Terps. 5-0. 5-0, Huskers fans. Wow. Is Matt Rule the truth? Is Anthony Calandria the guy? Oops.
Hey, you might even see a 25 next to their name.
Wow, you might. You 5-0 through what? Through 6 weeks of the season? That'll do. That'll do. But then things might come crashing down.
Yeah.
Indiana, they're beating you. At Oregon, they're beating you by 40.
Yeah.
A bye week. And then you face Washington. You get Washington in Lincoln, which helps you out. Washington also coming off a bye. So it's not like you have that advantage.
At home on Halloween, blacked out. I'm taking the Skurs, man.
I like the Huskies in that spot. I think I like the Huskies in that spot.
Now, why do you like the Huskies? All right. This was the exact same script last year.
Is that right?
It was.
I like the Huskies because they're returning plenty. They're returning just as many starters as you. I like their quarterback better than Calandria. I like Demon Williams Jr. I hope he is embraced by his locker room, considering all the stuff that went down this offseason with him signing with LSU and then being told, hey, no, you signed a contract in Seattle. You're staying here, forced to come back. I think everyone has probably moved on from that. And I really like Williams' athletic ability. So I'm high on Washington this year. I will tell you, getting that game in Lincoln helps you. Washington
100%.
also may be looking ahead to Penn State, but I don't know if Penn State would be a look-ahead spot at that point. You know what? I'll give it to you. I'll take 6-2
Good
for the Nebraska Cornhuskers.
I was going to say, there's no way I am letting you take Washington over the Huskers at home, night game, blackout. They played USC last year, and if Dylan Raiola doesn't break his ankle in the final stretch of that game, they win that game.
I'm probably going to be on the Huskies in that game. I'm telling you right now, probably going to take the Huskies, especially
the wrong side,
especially if Nebraska's favored. But here's our little deal. They beat Washington at home. They're getting upset in Champaign by the Illini.
It's tough.
Coming off that emotional victory. Because then
tough.
You beat Rutgers, you lose to Ohio State. At Kinnick, I think you might lose to Iowa too.
We might.
That's we 8. Might. What is that? 8. That's 7-5.
7-5, 8-4.
7-5. 7-5, 8-4. You're losing to Ohio State, Oregon, and Indiana. No questions asked. Sorry, that's just the reality of it. You're losing those 3 games. Washington, at Illinois, at Iowa, kind of toss-ups, you could say, in my mind.
I say you win at home against Washington.
Okay.
You go on the road. If you can get that win, you're euphoric. You're up here, all right?
Well, if you beat Washington,
go on the road to Rutgers, you beat them. Okay. Come back home.
Lose.
And
then you get yourself ready for Iowa.
And then
to potentially be 9-3.
Exactly.
All right, so 7-5 for the Huskies.
And then you drop that game because at Iowa we don't have a great history, exactly. And it's 11 a.m. start.
All right, so 8-4 if you beat Washington at home, 7-5 if you lose to Washington at home. I think that's kind of the consensus.
That'll be the consensus.
So get ready for the Huskers to go 5-7, and we're gonna be dead wrong.
Something's wrong with you.
That's the Huskers. Hey, you're going bowling. Anthony Calandria, he's making you go bowling. That's what you can all.
We'll take it.
Exactly.
That's all we ever get. There's
the Iowa Hawkeyes.
Piss poor bowl game.
Frisco Bowl. Tony the Tiger Bowl. Bad Boy Mowers Bowl.
Bad Boy Mowers.
Love it. All right, let's talk about the Hawkeyes. The Hawkeyes, the Iowa Hawkeyes. Iowa,
I see 0-12.
It's Iowa, guys. They're nothing special. They're always in the top half of the Big Ten. They're never in contention for the Big Ten title. They're just like, I want to say like good mediocre, but I know that's like an oxymoron, but I think that kind of gets the point across. They're always one of the better teams in the conference, but they're never talked about as one of the best. That's probably just what's going to happen again this season. NIU, I think they can beat Northern Illinois. Iowa State, everyone should beat Iowa State this year. So I think Iowa wins that game. Even with it being a rivalry game, Iowa State, their whole roster got scrapped and moved to Penn State. So low on Iowa State. I think Iowa wins that game at home as well, at Kinnick.
You remember 2 years ago when NIU beat
I do.
Notre Dame?
I do recall.
Maybe we see fireworks.
I don't think so.
Probably not.
I don't think so. I think 3 wins for the Hawkeyes in non-conference. But then I think things get rough. At Michigan, I think that's a game you lose. Ohio State, I think that's a game you lose. At Washington, I also think that's a game you lose. At Minnesota isn't going to be easy. I think that's a game Iowa can win. Hosting Wisconsin, I'll give them that one, although I think the Badgers will make it competitive. But at Kinnick, I'll give the nod to Iowa. At Northwestern win, Purdue win. At Illinois, toss-up, but probably an Iowa win. And then Nebraska, which should be a win at Kinnick. So,
In summation,
that was just 9-3 essentially. 8-4. I mean, the 3 losses for sure losses at Michigan, Ohio State, and at Washington. I think that's just a really tough stretch to begin the Big Ten. Going to the Big House, playing the best team in the country, and then going 2 time zones out west to face a Washington team. Also might be longing for the bye week that's coming at Washington or after that Washington game. So, and then again, I mean, at Minnesota, Wisconsin, at Illinois, Nebraska, those 4 wouldn't surprise me if they lost or won. You know what I mean? Just because Big Ten, it is tough to win on the road. I don't have a lot of faith in Minnesota, but one of 12 teams, I believe, returning head coach, both coordinators, and a starting quarterback, and at home. Who knows? Weird things happen. But 8-4 probably for the Iowa Hawkeyes. I don't think it's going to be much better than that. So, again, Iowa's just doing the same thing they've done pretty much every year. The last few years, actually, for Iowa, 9-4, 8-5, 10-4, 8-5, 10-4. Like, yeah, you're going to be 9-3 or 8-4 with a chance to win a bowl game. That's probably where I see Iowa. So, that's what we got. That's what we got. All right, Biz. Well, that's some dubs and L's. Iowa Hawkeyes, 8-4. 8-4. Nebraska Cornhuskers,
12-0.
7-5. 8-4 is a good season. 8-4 is a good season for Nebraska.
9-3 is a good season.
9-3 would I think would be an incredible season for Nebraska.
I think it's doable. I mean, we'll have to see how much they develop throughout the season.
Right.
Doable
is a good word. 6 wins is a good season at this point. You're not wrong.
Going bowling is all we ask for. It's all we ask for.
Exactly. All right, sir. Well, appreciate you being here, as always. Folks, appreciate you guys being here. New time for the morning spread, hour earlier. Get used to it because this time is here to stay. Every weekday, you're getting the morning spread at 11 a.m. Eastern. Finally, the morning show for you East Coast folks. Thanks for tuning in. As always, we'll be back for Betspresso, 4 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Eastern. I'll be back on that show. Bisney will not, but we'll have a full gaggle of dudes talking all things sports for this Monday evening. That's going to be a fun
show to watch.
It's going to be a fun show.
You better come back because you're going to be there.
Yeah, I'm going to be there. Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be in chat.
Okay.
We're doing some fun frivolities on that show.
That's we are indeed. Yes, folks. A lot of fun fantasy stuff going on.
We're going back to GeoSports, going to Chicago, right? Because we're talking drafts.
Yeah, we are talking drafts, indeed. So be on the lookout for that on Afternoon Betspresso later today. Bisney will be in chat. I'll be on the screen. And yes, Beast McNeese, the college football show will be premiering this Wednesday as well. Study hall with myself and Mr. PJ. We're going to be talking all things college football futures. This is going to be a recorded show posted on our YouTube, so be on the lookout for that every Wednesday. We're going to try and get that out Wednesdays at noon, posted on our YouTube, discussing the prior week's happenings as well as the upcoming week's slate. So plenty of picks on our recorded college football show coming this week. Did I miss the Illinois preview this stream or a different one? We have not done Illinois yet, Twansky. Actually, Illinois still on our list to do. I will tell you, don't get your hopes up because I think it might be a character-building season for the Illini. But Beast McNeese, our guy, telling us probably tomorrow, Twansky. Looking at the Illinois preview probably tomorrow. This week. We'll do Illinois this week for you, Twansky. I'll be sure to shout you out and let you know exactly which show we are doing that. But this week, we'll be talking about the Illini. But unfortunately, get ready for
7-5.
Get ready for me to probably not like that team.
You're not going to the college football playoff.
I like their quarterback, Caden Hauser. I like the quarterback. It's going to be interesting to see if he can play at the Power 4 level because dude balled out at ECU. Can he do that in the Big Ten? We're going to find out.
That's a big conference.
We're going to find
out.
Exactly. Biz, any last words for the kiddos?
Nebraska's going 12-0, winning the college football playoff. Go Skurs.
That's what delusional fandom looks like. All right, folks, I'm out of here.
I'm realistic, but also, yeah.
I'll see you guys later. Come on back for Betspresso. Thanks for being here at the new time. See you same time, same place, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern tomorrow morning. But come on back for Betspresso before then. I'll see you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. Adios. Peace.
What you know about rolling down in the